Hello, I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. In this, the midweek natural gas report, the October contract is currently trading at 287.10, up 1.9 cents or 0.67%. Option expiration is tomorrow, and futures expire on Friday. That means Monday, November is spot. So we are in the winter months on Monday. As you can see here on the chart here from barchart.com, the October contract continues to struggle just to get above the 13 period moving average and has never been able to close above the 48 period moving average. We'll be using those two moving averages going forward in order to pick out when we finally will make the turn for winter. As you can see here from the hourly chart, we're pushing up a little bit from overnight lows, and we're holding above the daily pivot, which came in at 283.20, and we're pushing out toward first resistance at 289.10. So let's see if we can get there. The RSI is holding open right now, so it is suggesting that we have a chance to move a little higher before possibly moving lower in the session today, later today, because we've got another like plus 80 storage report coming tomorrow. That's going to be negative for the market. And again, it's option expiration. We'll talk about that shortly. As you can see here from the natural gas continuation chart on tradingview.com, we're overlaying here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave impulse pattern here. And as you can see, we continue to expect that prices will move lower. If we break down from the most recent low, which was at 262.2, then we'll be targeting 226 before this move may be over. And let's look at the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. It is warm, much above normal above normal temperatures here in the upper Midwest. This is really unusual for this time of year, but right now we've got no cool weather on the horizon. And here's the Atlantic, which is starting to pick up. Gabrielle is moving to the northeast in cooler waters here over the northern Atlantic, but she's got some bridesmaids, and one of them has a 90% chance of formation within the next 48 hours. The second one here, just a low right off the east coast of Puerto Rico. It's going to bring a lot of rain to Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic and Haiti before moving off to the Bahamas. And as you can see here, this little dot is Bermuda. Both of these storms will be trying to move into the slot between the eastern seaboard and Bermuda. So we'll have to keep a careful eye on where they're going. And here's the cone of confidence here. As you can see, there's an 80% chance now of formation in 7 days. Wow, that's moved up. And this is a 90% chance. So we've just got an update here in the last few minutes. And this is the area where we can keep a careful eye on. Obviously, the mid-Atlantic at this time of year, this is valid through the first week of October. And then later in the month, as you can see, they're still keeping a careful eye around the Yucatan. And here's that storm system just off the east coast of Puerto Rico. That's the one that's closest to the United States. And as you can see here, models are varying all over the place, with several of them taking them into South Carolina and North Carolina, possibly even into Florida. But most of them are pushing this storm system out to the North Atlantic, and this is Bermuda right here. So once again, Bermuda is going to be in the spotlight. And here's the satellite picture. As you can see, Gabrielle moving out to cooler waters here in the North Atlantic. She'll start to dissipate. And here's the two systems that we're looking at right here around Puerto Rico, and again, further east here of the Windward Islands. This is Bermuda right here. So both of these storm systems are going to arc off to the east coast and possibly push to the west of Bermuda. Let's look at what early forecast here, possibly for the fall here into winter, and it's La Nina conditions. We'll get an update on this in the second week of October, but right now, La Nina conditions are forecast here for the fall. They'll dissipate as we get into the heart of winter, and then it's ENSO neutral. And here's what we're looking at for the oil and gas E&P sector for market cap between $2 and $10 billion. And I have a high short float over 10%. And the winner so far for this week, CRK up 12.5%, really rallying here, with CNX strangely down 0.48%. This is also a natural gas producer. Let's take a look at that chart for CRK. And as you can see here, it is moving higher. Why? Natural gas futures are under pressure, but the stock is moving up. Well, this stock is moving up because the AI data center Bitcoin miners are all pushing out to the upside, and it's got to be powered by natural gas. Small modular nuclear reactors are just fantasy right now, and they've not been able to prove out their technology yet. So that's at least a decade out. Who's going to fill in the gap? Natural gas. So the marketplace is starting to wake up. If you want growth in AI, you've got to have gas. And that's why players here like CRK, Comstock Resources, are finally catching a bid. So let's take a look at the options again for the expiring October contract, again expiring on Friday. This is the option open interest here on barchart.com. And this is the put side. And as you can see, we've got a lot of put open interest here, all the way from 290 all the way down to 255, which means there's plenty of fuel to the downside if we get a high storage report tomorrow. So be careful. The path of least resistance looks like lower. And as you can see here right now, we are currently trading at 287.70, up to 2.4 cents or 0.84%. And as you can see right now, we're still in an overall negative pattern. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.